Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors in Winston, Chester. Glad you're here this morning. Got a big show lined up, but first, as always, our weather. Everybody looking at the weather now. It's brought to us by Haney Technical Center. And all the eyes are looking sort of south of us in the Gulf, and we're just going to wait and see. It doesn't look like it's going to come this way, but it's going to get close. And the one big thing I've learned over the years, and you have too, is that this is not exact science. It can change overnight. And so many times it has changed. I'll have to tell you all the Hurricane Elena story one day when I have time, but it's fascinating watching this. I get excited a little bit. Well, not that I don't want any harm done to anybody, but the force of nature and all just excites me when I get around this. And of course, we want to all be very, very careful and be prepared. It's a big deal. That Boy Scout motto, always be prepared. And this is another one of those situations. And it's a good dry run for us too, in case one does really start bearing down on us. Okay, high today 91, low 74, and water temperature is actually 86 degrees. We only got a 20% chance of rain today, and we may not get much rain at all out of the system if it stays on south of us toward the Big Bend and Tampa area. Let's take a look at our river readings. The Apalachicola Bluntstown is 1.6 and a steady decline on it, just very slow decline. And a Choctaw at Caryville, looking at it, completely level 3.5. It's still a little bit on the muddy side. I got some really good fly fishing reports this past weekend on the Apalachicola River system. A lot of bugs hatching and all kinds of things going on. So late summer fly fishing is excellent. So always keep that in mind. All right, the tide chart. The part to us by Kent Forest Lawn Funeral Home and Cemetery. High 9:34 this morning and low at 7:18 tonight. And the marine forecast will be east-northeast at 10:15. Good strong tides today and tomorrow. So good situation there. A good day to get out and get on the water. All right, let's take our break and we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Let's start with the results from the Mexico Beach Artificial Reef Association, their big tournament this weekend. We said they're going to catch some big fish, and they did. They didn't quite break 50 pounds, but there's some high 40s. Let's look at the winner of the professional series. You probably can't read it. I just got it in at 47.3. Scott Wynn got that first place. Harris Scruggs got second, 46.9. That's really close there. And then the Rafaels on down. But let's go recreational. And it is looking at 48.8. Okay, the Salt Shaker, that's Chris Hatcher. And then 42 was second place, Patrick Sapp. And third place at 38 pounds, Jeremy McCrae. And then it goes on down. And let's see if we can find the Wahoo was a 57-pound Wahoo. Jackson Krause, and that's Scott's brother. Jackson, he's a good fisherman. And then the Spanish, 4.3 and 3.9. So that's the results on it, and you could go online and check it out. But that caused a lot of fish. Had 135 boats on it, so that was a good turnout right there. Okay, now the big thing, I think they tell us that 97 cents out of every dollar goes exactly into their program. That's what you can do when you have a lot of folks that volunteer to help out like they do. So it's a good organization, and my hat's off to them on a win-win situation and a good tournament, okay? Now, let's go to some of our pictures. We want to, let's see, I want to get started. Let's start right here. Okay, you can see I got an email here. It's from Scott. Okay, Scott sent this to us, Steve Williams, Defuniak Springs, Winston, Canadian geese in the Defuniak backyard, okay, or the lake yard they call it. They have been showing up for several years. That's the library in the background. Right there in downtown Defuniak Springs, we'll talk about the plethora of geese that we do now have, and a great picture. And I really believe they know when they're safe. They know they're getting downtown, they're not going to be shot. So I get a great picture, Steve. Thank you for sending that. Here's Roger Dover. I had him on a couple weeks ago. Another big, nice red fish. And he said, look at the plug, red head and white body. That's the first color plug I think they ever made. I really believe it is. The header made a red head and white body, and it is still today successful. Good job, Roger Dover. He caught and released that big red right here in St. Andrew Bay. Okay, next one, Black's Island. We're talking about how Black's Island developed. Here's an aerial view of it, and this is a good situation here where we had Okay, let's see. You see the houses here? This is a shot here. I counted 24 cabins. If you look on it close, about 20. There's a clubhouse right here at the bottom of the screen, and then going down a couple of docks. But there's about 24 cabins. And what's amazing, this used to be like a little Boy Scout camp with all kind of tropical trees and all. They basically cleared it out, and I guess they have their own septic and sewer system, water lines and power and all that. But it's fascinating that they made something out of just a natural island like that. So. Anyway, the good points about it, bad points, okay? All right, here's surf fishing, okay? Surf fishing up on 30A in South Walton County, all right? So check it out. Got a hook up here, all right? And there's a fish. All right, we caught some pompano this past weekend on 30A, okay? The crowd was thin out. Here's the big news here. Pam Peterson Kelly sent this, but look, we're getting back into this season. This is a bear-proof pole. Fortunately, these poles they come up with several years back, they are bear-proof, but doggone bear is going to, you see right here in this picture how they're going to try everything they can, try to climb up it and everything. And this is August 18th, it's just last week. And here's another picture. This is a fascinating picture here. Zeb Schofield sent this. This explains where all the corn is going. Isn't that a good picture? The bear's standing up there, and you can see they're just attacking these feeders, and they're not tearing the feeders up if they're bear-proof. Now, if they're not bear-proof, they're going to tear them up. That's interesting to me, okay? How about floundering? Got a few more, 12 to 14 inches, okay? This is Joe Eddy out of Southport, and I got a nice mess of fish. He and his wife go a lot, and also got some mullet there. Good job, Joe. All right, let's see. Just some emails. I'll read these later. Well, let me go and do them now while I'm here, okay? Hey, Coach, I really like your new style of caps and the new way that you display the feeding times. They're much easier to understand. I like the higher crown of the caps, and the logo is easy to read. That's these caps here, of course. And I promise you, a lot of people ask. I ordered a couple of dozen, and I'm going to order some more and to try to make them available to you. I just hadn't got only so much I can do, but we're going to get some more caps. I've got some decals, some new decals, and Jeff, we don't have many to do with. I want to show you, I got some cool decals, so we're going to try to make arrangements where we can get them to you, our viewing audience, and get them out there, because I want y'all to have them. A lot of y'all ask about them. I promise you, we're going to get y'all some caps and decals coming soon. I got to find out where we're going to put them in different towns and all, okay? But I promise you, we're going to, but thank you for the compliment, okay? That was from Ronnie Harrison, okay? Let's see, Robert Scarabin, Real Time. Winston, I've always been buying seafood from them for a while. It's always clean and the seafood top quality. Glad to see they've come aboard with the show. Thank you, Robert. And another email. Hey, Coach, I love the new opening for the show. It really looks good. Thank you. And there was some scallops out there. Anna Petronas. Look at Anna. She gets some every year. And she and her boyfriend and family went down there. And she got a limit. Now, remember, the limit was 40, but she still got them. And that girl's an outdoorsman. I got some other pictures. There are 2 or 3 other folks. I know Carl Andrews or Brad Tillman, and they went up there, and Brad's son did a good little video on it. It's on YouTube, and it's really, really cute. So folks did find some. Most folks did not find very many. We can say that, but they did find some scallops there over the weekend. So you can certainly plan on going on Labor Day, and you don't need a whole lot to make a meal. So good job there, okay? And one more. This is Kenny Ballstrick sent this. His son and grandson, but they're down at Crystal River, and the limit there, of course, is you get a lot more down there. That's Kenny Ballstrick's son and grandson. So good pictures today, okay? Let's go ahead and take our break, and we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. We're going to. I want to show you, so many things you can do in inventions and all, and little things around the house. And of course, everybody recognizes noodles, and I just pulled this one out from underneath kayak. I just want to go over what a sportsman can use a noodle for. Noodles almost like duct tape. I mean, when they came out, there's all kinds of things people started doing with them, athletic-wise and sports-wise and outdoors and all. So anyway. I'm going to show you a couple of pictures here, some things I do around my house, and I just love them. This first picture here, of course, that's one of our kayaks, and I turn them upside. You see, instead of the kayak itself laying on the wood, I've got it laying on these foam noodles. Okay, that's one use I use. Also, I made the kids a swing. It's well used, and put duct tape and noodle. they're hanging out of a tree, and they still love swinging on that thing, and as they're growing up and all. But I probably need to reinforce it now. They're getting a little bit bigger. Okay, but a swing, a good swing right there. Also, you can use them as if you're wade fishing, you can pull your old basket behind you and put some foam noodles on it, and also you can make a live well out of it like this. So there are all kind of uses for the noodle. Okay, here's one more. Now this is not mine right here. This is in a garage, and you can make a rod rack out of it. See the noodle on the right side going vertical, and you can cut little slashes. So put the handle or the butt on the left side in a hole, in a wooden hole there, and just sits right there, real simple. That way it's a lot easier to get in and out. That's just a couple of ideas on that. I also decided to show you some things. There's so many neat things you can do with it too. One of the things, in fact, you can cut. It cuts real easy. Now, at the end of the summer, the kids are finished with their noodles. Okay, so just go ahead and get some and cut them different sizes, and they cut really easy, and they're not that expensive anyway. But it has so much flexibility to them, and you can just pick out what you can do. You pick out some of your lures, and I may have, and you can have them. You know, if you're getting ready to go fishing and all, and if you wash them off and everything, one thing you can do, and I'm just making a rough idea here, I'm going to hold it up so you can see it. You can just make a whole row of them if you let them dry out and stuff like that, and you can just go around, you know, just hook them like that. So that's one of the neat things you can do with them also. Noodles are just they're so inexpensive. Also, another thing too, I know I do a lot of pompano fishing. So I got some stuff over here. This is completely unrehearsed, so we're just going to go with it. But with your jigs and everything, with different colors. Okay, let me put it up here like that. Can you see that? Different colors, different sizes. I know there's a plethora. Oh, and that's something else. I was doing this last night. You got to balance it on the other side because it'll turn over. It gets weighted. Okay. And all kinds of different colors, and that to me, I can really see them better if you have them out on your tackle bench or something. And I'm going to start, especially in some places where I really go. Look at there. You can just put your jigs on it, and it'll sit up like that, and okay, and like that. And so that's really, and you do the same thing with gold spoons. Okay, all this is easy to do. And also have a collection of different jig heads. Again, different where you're going to put swimming plugs on and everything. Okay, so things like that. That's pretty too. I'll see if Gail wants to use that as a table decoration or something. That's a good idea. But they're coming. You cut out the different sizes. You can also go horizontal. Okay, horizontal across the top of the garage like this, and you can hang things from it, like all your leaders and stuff like that, and just hang them straight down. They go in and out really good. So, and I know some of y'all have some really good ideas. I've got a bunch more ideas with it, so I just want to touch base with you because I was thinking about it the other day. It's the end of the summer, like I say, the kids are finished playing with them. They throw them down. Not going to use them, but you can use them so many different things. Also, you can put them on in your truck and all. You put them in the bed of your truck and lay stuff on top of it so it don't scratch your bed. So I think they're cool noodle. Okay, so whoever invented it was a smart guy or lady. Now, speaking of inventions, we're going to our last video from the iCast show. I hear some of y'all saying finally they forget, but anyway, this is the last video. We saved it for last. It's the best for last because this is the best of the show. And the best of the show, what they do, they have a room off to the side, and the media and different industry people go in there and vote on what they think the best inventions, the best new product coming in for 2017. Like I say, most of these will be coming out in January of 2017. You've had a head start seeing them here on Panhandle Outdoors. So I will go to different parts of it, different categories, of course, and it's fascinating. This is a 5-minute video. We took our time, and you can see some of the ones that we've shown on here ended up being best of show. So this is the final video from the iCast 2016, and I hope you enjoy this, and we're going to come back. But this is best of show. All right, Jeff. Each year to have a big room off to the side. It's called new products, and that's one of the first places we go. And then the media gets a vote on the best products. But this whole room here is all new products coming out for 2016 to be in tackle stores throughout the country. And then over in the corner are the award winners. All the categories, here's award winners. All right, best fly fishing reel. This is a Fluger. Boy, this is really lightweight, really nice. I'm gonna just show you each one. Best fly fishing accessory. That's that little cutter there, and then it's a retractable box. Best freshwater reel is going to be a Lew's speed stick. Look at there. Oh, Lou is still putting them out. Okay. Best fishing line is going to be a P-line tactical fluorocarbon. Okay, that's a really nice line right there. And guess what? The best terminal tackle is going to be the square hook. Okay, the Trapper square hook. We talked about this on the show. I said I wanted to really see these. So these are square hooks we talked about, and they won the show award best terminal tackle. Okay, the best soft lure is called a long-tail flippy floppy. Okay, well, obviously this is an offshore. Look here, this thing's 6 foot, this thing's 7 foot. And of course that's really cool. Sort of like a squid, big squid, a monster. Okay, and move on down to best fishing accessory. It's gonna be the Yeti Hopper Flip. Best hard lure. I got tickled of this because the old lure, this is a duck, really. The old lure, baby duck, called a suicide duck. And some of the antique lures I used to collect were ducks and all. But see, this is realistic. That's the best hard lure this year. Best eyewear is going to be the Costa 580s. Okay, Costa 580s. Best saltwater reel. This is almost unanimous. Everybody talked about this reel here. The Slammer, Ken Slammer. Okay. Okay, on the best technical apparel. These are the new line they're coming out with. These are really floatable. Okay, this is a jacket that has flotation built in, and you're gonna see more and more of this. This is really cool. It's put out by Frable. Okay, the best Fish Smart product is this net, the Genesis net that floats. Okay, really, I want to take it out. It's a floatable net. See the flotation built in. Really nice net. Next one, best saltwater rod. Again, Lew's wrapping up. Lew's called a Mock. Okay, really lightweight. I mean, really nice stuff. Okay, the best freshwater rod. Okay, right here, this Legend Glass by St. Croix. Again, I can't get over how lightweight these things are. Beautiful also, beautiful rod. Best rod and reel combo, it goes back to right there. Lew's Mock. Look here, what a good looking, I like this color. Okay, really nice. Best rod and reel, best kids tackle, I like this category. A little push button, it's hard to beat a push button for kids. Okay. All right, and then the best fly fishing rod. This one right here is by a St. Croix. Really lightweight, beautiful rod. Okay, best lifestyle apparel is the Under Armour shirt. Okay, good looking shirt here. Comfortable, very lightweight. Best giftware. Check this out, like a little lunch pail. There's a little battery pack in here. Nice gift right there. Okay, best electronic product. Of course, the Hummingbird is always one of the top of the lines here. Okay, best footwear is Shimano. I looked at these. I think we voted for these. Really nice, great fly fishing right there. Okay, best tackle management for stores and all. This rod rack here that goes on the garage. Okay, that would go into the garage door. Isn't that a great idea? Why didn't we invent that? Okay, the best of show and new products this year is going to be the Minn Kota Ultrex. And what a trolling motor. This is what everybody's dreamed about, this trolling motor here with all this power. And it has a new thing called a spot. Okay, it'll keep you on a spot. Called a spot lock. Okay, let's go here to the box. I'll show you the box. Okay, it's power steering lock. the spot lock, the most accurate. It's a GPS anchor. iPilot link. Best of Show 2016. Okay, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope that sort of excites you about inventions and all, and outdoor things. And the big thing about it, we talk about it all the time. This whole show was just full of a lot of new stuff, and people thought about it. So I hope it'll encourage you. I have a new sponsor coming on, a local guy coming on this week, something about a deer feeder. I'm going to tell you more about it later, but you're going to be fascinated. And he just took the step 2 to go in and get a patent on it. So if you think of something back here, and go ahead and do it. It'd be good for you. It'd be good for the outdoor world. Let's take a look at our fishing game times today, brought to us by Barron's Barbecue Shrimp Marinade. And we're looking this morning at 11:24 to 1:24. That's right smack dab in the middle of the day. And then 11:48 tonight to 1:48. So that's some good times. I was going to start another segment, but I ran out of time. The video and me talking about this noodle and everything took a little bit longer than I thought. But again, I want to tell you about the noodle. I'll bring it back over here. That's almost a nice Christmas decoration if you do a nautical Christmas tree or something. But I put some gold spoons on it. So anyway, treble hook and all that. So I'm gonna take this home and put it up. But seriously, it's a good idea when the night before, if you're like me, you start getting your tackle ready and everything, and say, well, I don't know if I want this one. I'm waiting to see what the weather's gonna do, or this and that. And if you have a lot of different fishing plugs and everything, you can just have this. I'm gonna put this on my bench and all. And I just say, well, I think I want this one today. So I take it and put it in my box. No need to take all 75 of these out there to the water if I'm not gonna use all 75. Okay, gonna wrap it up for today. As always, we appreciate the viewership. I hope you have a great day today at work. Enjoy working with your colleagues and always try to contribute. Don't sit around and say you do it yourself, okay? You have a great day, do something good in the outdoors, and always do something good for your fellow man. God bless.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.